My name is Dr. Kerry Yerke. I'm the founder of True North Practice Management, and today we're talking about burnout in health professionals. And that's something that's very common in health professionals because I think we start off with the right intentions of wanting to help people. Maybe we had a transformative experience ourselves. Maybe we had a health issue or a family member did, and a doctor or therapist helped us, and we decided we wanted to get into the healthcare field. And I think that's really important. It's motivating um, to want to help people. I think it's one of the best careers is being a health professional, but there's certain dangers. We really do have to be careful of um, burnout, things that can really get us off track and for us to lose our vision and our mission of helping other people. And some of those things are just getting too distracted by the business end of things. And colleges teach us uh, how to practice, how to help patients, but they don't teach us much about business. So if you're out in private practice or in a group, dealing with other health professionals, dealing with staff, um, different business challenges that you might be having as a small business, small or medium-sized business, and then just working with patients too, like working with patients' expectations, being realistic about those expectations. I think all those things are really important, and um, we're really not taught how to manage those concerns in college. So often new graduates will come out and after a couple years of practice start to get stressed out and disillusioned about being a health professional. So here at True North, my goal is to help health professionals from being stressed and kind of getting off track and heading towards burnout to changing that, to reversing that path and getting back on track with their mission and vision for their career, as well as achieving things like health, wealth, and happiness. And so I wrote this book a couple of years ago called Successful Private Practice. It's on Amazon. And it did take me quite a long time to write this book because, I was a first-time writer and I wanted to make sure my colleagues would get value out of this. Some new graduates, a few years into practice would understand what it's like to be in private practice a bit better. But now, after a couple of years of feedback and looking at some other books that were published on the topic, I think I'm ready to do a second edition in 2023. So I've started my research, and what I'm working on is, finding out what the doctors and therapists are struggling with right now. So if you're in private practice and you are having some challenges, it's difficult to overcome those challenges, and you're really looking for some help, I want to make sure that we're covering those topics in the second edition of this book. And, lately with like the challenges that we've gone through with COVID and with just kind of coming out on the other end of COVID, it did change the way we practice. Telehealth became more common in our practices, the way we interact with our patients, the different systems in our practices, that some of those systems were actually quite good. I've retained some of them in my own practice from that time, from the last 2 years, because it made our systems better. And yet there's other practices that we were able to kind of go back to that I welcome back into my practice from 2-3 years ago. So I'd like to know what you're interested in. Please DM me or leave a comment below. How could I improve the book and the audiobook? What would you like to know about private practice and being a doctor or therapist? And then just a reminder that we are offering a 20-minute free coaching session. I do all the coaching right now. So free 20 minutes to find out what your challenges are in practice, how I can help you to get back on track and get focused, and then get better results going forward in 2023. So you can click on the link below or DM me, and I'd be happy to help you. Also, subscribe to our channel and here on YouTube, our podcast channels, as well as social media, because we will be posting more regularly now, and sharing the information we're finding out as we kind of get into this period of writing the book and publishing the book. I'll be sharing more about that process and what it's like. This will be my 5th book now, and I'm hoping this will be the best one. Just to improve on the last one, which is always kind of nice to have that first one and be able to improve on that. There's other topics I've written about, things like neck pain and back pain, that are published on Amazon and Audible. So I look forward to seeing your comments and talking to you guys soon.